Okay, howdy. So I want to do some goal updates for this week. I haven't done a video for a couple weeks, but been doing just more of the blog updates and writing down some of the things I've been doing. So as far as the goal updates go, I've been working on getting a mentor, and I talked about getting some high profile mentors. The problem with this is I've been calling some different numbers and you're talking to secretaries of secretaries. And so that's been difficult, but I've been sending messages out and trying to hear back from different people. So I'm going to keep with that and see what happens, and why the heck not. The other thing is I've been working on passing my exam. I did send out a letter arguing some questions and how that affects my anxiety disorder. And so they sent me back a cookie cutter paper, and so I have replied to them saying, please read my paper that I sent you. I spent a bunch of time talking to people, making sure that it was well written, to argue the point that some of the questions affect somebody who has a disorder, and they weren't very well written questions. Now that they've sent back a reply that didn't even answer any of my questions, I was actually pretty ticked. As soon as they sent it to me, I sent a reply right back asking them to please look at my paper, because they hadn't, or if they had, they didn't answer any of the questions I asked. And because I wasn't asking, they replied back and said that the questions were all the answers were okay and they couldn't be changed, essentially. And so I wanted to know I wanted points back based on the questions and how the question affected me with anxiety. So they didn't address that at all. So hopefully they'll address that this time, and who knows, maybe they'll give me some points back. But if not, I'm going to be studying over the summer, and next time I'll take it is in July if this doesn't pan out. So I'm still going with all the stuff that I do in the morning with my vision board. I'm working on that. I'm receiving tons of information about things I'm doing right, about things I'm doing wrong. So I'm adjusting things, and I'll try and keep things posted and up to date on how I'm adjusting it, the things I'm learning. The biggest thing I think for this week is I am learning about how my subconscious, I've trained over the years to be negative, to think that I can't succeed. I really feel like that's one of the cases going on. And so because my subconscious is trained, now I'm pounding it. My conscious brain is telling it all the time to think positive and think I can, and I am a good person, I am a smart person. And I feel like, honestly, there's a battle going on between my subconscious, and it's actually been, I feel the stress of it. I feel like my subconscious is fighting me, and I get frustrated and down, and I feel like I am waging a war with myself. And it's really been weird, and I didn't even realize it towards the end of this week. But I've been just really frustrated with myself, and I feel like it's like I'm trying to redirect my subconscious, and it's fighting against me. So that's one of the things that's been a little bit of a surprise, and I think over time, eventually I'm going to win this battle, but for right now it's actually really frustrating and really hard, because I'm literally feel the tension and that stress from trying to reprogram my brain, because I've spent so much time telling it negative things. So that's been kind of an interesting turn of events. And so I'm working on that and working on my goals. I do have some things I'm going to write about shortly. As I have a book that I'm working on, and I'll write a little bit about that and what's going on there, and more about this subconscious struggle. I just finished Alchemist. If you haven't checked out my post on the Alchemist book report, that's a lot about the subconscious reprogramming in kind of a story format. So check that out, and if you haven't read that book, it's a great read. My biggest weakness right now is going to bed on time. When I am tired, I get very agitated and very down on myself. Fatigue is terrible for me, and I have not been going to bed early at all. So going to bed late has been killing me and killing my success, I feel like, because then when I'm waking up, I'm so tired trying to visualize and go through things, and then that frustrates me, and then I get home at night and I'm tired, and I fall asleep on the couch, or I can't concentrate, my patience is low. So this going to bed on time has gotta be important. I've gotta make it a priority. So, and here I am, it's 10:20 making this video, so I've got to hurry and get this together. So hopefully I can get that done and do better this week. And that's kind of the update. So thank you for all the people who are reaching out and giving me information, giving me good things to read, giving me good discussion, and hopefully I can start applying these principles. So good luck to you in your endeavors, and peace out.